This is win number 152 for Jordan Binnington. He is the all-time leader among goaltenders in St. Louis history.
Great win, guys. I think it has to go through a winner.
Thank you, every one of you guys for the first 20 games or all of them. You know, just thanks for your continuing. And you know, the best teams I've been on, it's everyone's gonna have an opportunity to step up and in key moments and have their moments. So it's gonna take all of us, and we're, you know, it's been fun these last 2 games. So let's have some more fun.
For the backhand here for a long time, and 4 years to come. So boys are proud of you. And here's the game pot. We'll get a picture with you. Hey, hey!
It means a lot to me, obviously, just being drafted here and the team that believed in me enough to see where I can take my hockey career. I feel I'm a man of loyalty. When someone shows belief in me, that I want to give them everything I can to prove them right and prove the others wrong. So I'm proud to still be here and wearing the blue note.
Sometimes you just get big.
Since being drafted in 2011, everything good that's happened in Jordan Binnington's life has come with the St. Louis Blues. He won the Stanley Cup in 2019, married his wife Christine in 2023, and soon after, they had a son, Johnny.
So I got him a little tennis racket. We do 1,000 strokes a day.
Yeah.
Working on his
Backhand,
forehand. Backhand is like chip shots.
His serves aren't so good.
No.
Gotta work on that.
And then when he's done, he'll let us know. At this age, we don't really want to overtrain him.
Yeah.
I think we'll give him Christmas off this year. He can.
Oh, he's done.
He's done.
Blues fans, please welcome the all-time wins leader in Blues history, number 50, Jordan Binnington.
Binnington knows all about perseverance. He spent many years in the minors before finally getting his shot with the Blues. A journey he shared from the start with his agent and friend, Mike Liut, who ironically held the record Binnington broke.
Hey Jordan, congratulations on win number 152 and becoming the Blues all-time wins leader. No one deserves this record more than you. You should be extremely proud of everything that you've accomplished with the Blues. Here's to 200. Go get 'em, kid.
It's been a fun week. The ceremony was really cool, so they did a good job with that.
I did ask after 151, any chance they're going to get, there's a trade in the offer? You deserve it. Just keep going.
All right.
Don't stop now. All right. Okay, kid.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye. It's made me much better. I'm now my team star. I'm sure it will bring out the star that you are. Hey, bud, focus. What do we talk about? When we're doing something, we're all in, we're present.
His accomplishment with breaking the record of most wins, and then obviously the Winter Classic coming up. I just feel like with the baby, it adds such like a special moment with us and family. So it's amazing memories that we get to create and share.
Hey, dude.
How are you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good. Good to see you.
Yeah, likewise. How you doing?
Good. How are things?
Fantastic, man. Yeah, very good.
That's good.
Very good.
Did you got in last night with?
No, I came in on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, I escaped the snow in Calgary, and then I came in Saturday, scouted Wrigley on Sunday, yesterday, and then
Nice.
all
Making
ready
a
for
little
today.
trip.
That's it, man.
Sweet.
That's
Awesome.
it. That's it. Cool. Yeah, might as well head on down.
Get her going.
Let's do it. There it is. So this will be kind of what you'll be wearing for most of the day here today.
Can you step into the middle just a little bit more? That's perfect. Look at the phone for like the first couple steps and then just look straight ahead. And start walking. And look up. Okay, and we'll do it one more time. Nailed it.
Having the Winter Classic at an historic venue like Wrigley Field gives Chicago Blackhawks star Connor Bedard an opportunity to take advantage of an off day and make the most of his official partnership with Sherwood Hockey.
We feel very fortunate to work with Connor. He's an unbelievable young man, unbelievable talent, and to play in this iconic stadium, to celebrate Chicago, to celebrate Connor is just a dream come true for us, and I assume it is for him too.
I need another first pitch.
Was it not great?
It was okay. I was just like, I was nervous. I gave a safe one, a lobber, you know?
The jacket is a piece of art. It's beautiful. We got patches all down one sleeve commemorating kind of where the game is going to be taking place. So we built Connor a new special graphic that he's going to use for the game itself, and then all the other products stem off that design. So the Averex jacket looks like the hockey stick, the Marucci baseball glove looks like the hockey stick, a black baseball, just adding, you know, some excitement and some energy into the hockey world.
These things, the machines, they throw every single pitcher in the league's pitches.
Really?
You can set it to the pitcher.
Ohtani?
Ohtani's on there, probably.
The next time Connor comes to Wrigley, everything will look different. The rink will be on the field, and the fans will be in the stands. But for now, like the Blues and the Blackhawks, he'll just have to wait until New Year's Eve.
You want some snow and you want it to be cold, and that just makes it for more of a, you know, iconic game. And I can't wait for Winter Classic there, and you know, coming here and seeing and just kind of picturing what you know, it'll look like on that day. It's exciting, and our whole team's, you know, really looking forward to it.
Ready? You get a couple snipes in?
Yeah.
You gonna show them how fast you are? Can you tell them who your favorite St. Louis Blues players?
No.
You've been camera shy?
In their 57 years, the St. Louis Blues have had 24 captains. The latest is Braden Shen, father of 3-year-old Huxley and 1-year-old Braxton, and husband of Kelsey.
Do you tell them you play goalie at home? Who are you at home in your goalie pads?
No.
What about Binner? Are you Binner? Show them all your skills. Oh, there you go.
It's a huge honor for Braden to be the captain, that's for sure. The city and the fans in St. Louis are amazing, and we love living here, and it's been great for our kids too, and we're extremely lucky to call St. Louis home.
Are you in the penalty box? Yeah, you are.
I think the big thing of the St. Louis Blues is culture. When guys play here, they certainly love it and they stay here, and it's a great place to raise families, and it's probably why all those points right there, that the #1 alumni association in you know, all the NHL.
Look at these guys. Look at this guy. Look at this big meat.
They might not play anymore for the St. Louis Blues, but they will always be Blues players. St. Louis is an organization that embraces its alumni, like 2 former Blues captains, Bernie Federko and Chris Pronger.
Hawks, you go say hi to Bernie?
How's your Gatorade? He's one of those guys that you want to have on your team. He knows how to handle the young kids. He knows how to handle the guys that have been around, and it's how he leads on the ice, off the ice. He's a blue-collar captain, and that's what St. Louis is all about.
He's the goalie.
He's the goalie?
He's the goalie for now.
Anything off the noggin yet?
Not yet.
No sticks?
No.
Oh, see, you're learning.
Yeah.
Keep slashing.
Yeah, play like prongs.
Chop away. Whoa! Tripping, hooking, whatever.
The Blues are one big family, and even those who don't finish their career in St. Louis always seem to find their way back.
I know the emotions that are going to be running through the team, and certainly Braden as he steps on the ice as a captain in Wrigley Field and embody what the Winter Classic is all about, and really kind of soak it up, because it's pretty special.
Who's your favorite player on the Chicago Blackhawks? Is it Connor Bedard or the Big Rig?
Connor died.
Connor Bedard's your favorite? All right. What about the Big Rig, though? You're not giving any love to Pat Maroon? He's like, stop following me.
You have a special color you like?
Come on. Blues.
Oh, you know, touche.
Come on. We know what we are.
One of the more beloved former Blues players is Kelly Chase, a tough-as-nails, hard-checking forward who's presently fighting his 2nd battle with cancer, undergoing treatment for acute myeloid leukemia with what seems like the support of the entire city.
We got hundreds of thousands of people in St. Louis that care about Dad and help and
and can't say enough good things about the people here. Schenner decided that this year the Blues were going to use Dad's shoulder pads as their, hard hat award of sorts. It's pretty special for our family. Those shoulder pads meant a lot to my dad growing up playing since he was 14 years old. Some guys have sticks, some guys have helmets. That for him, it was the shoulder pads that he stuck with throughout his career.
I'm really physically tougher than I thought I was, but I know I'm mentally tougher than I thought I was. So in this fight, it's very similar. I want to be tough for me. I want to be tough for the people of St. Louis to know that this can be beat. But also, I'm still realistic enough to know that there's times where that's not how you're going to emotionally feel. Just try and do it when you're by yourself.
It's hard. We all go through it. People go through it. We're not the only ones. So you just got to feel for those people. And tonight with the Hockey Fights Cancer, you'll be amazed at how many people are affected and maybe distant. It may not be their father, their mother, their brother, their sister, but somebody, their teacher, their old coach that just they meant the world to that person. And to be able to shine light on those people tonight is going to be pretty special.
Hockey Fights Cancer is a league-wide initiative. And tonight in St. Louis, coming off their 10-day trip to Western Canada, it's the Blues' turn to connect with their community. And Kelly's chance to come back to a place where he feels so much at home.
He started chemo yesterday. I feel pretty good right now. Although he did come in today and he said, 5 days after the transplant, you're gonna be really sick. He said, but we got this. We got a plan. It's a good plan. I said, okay, great.
Neighbors with a head of steam. Toe drag, score! Oh! Toe drag, back of the net, tie game.
That's an absolute bullet. Pulls it in on the D and just rips it. Good boy, Jakey. And the St. Louis Blues, the fans, I thank you for having us here tonight, and I thank you because everyone's affected by this horrible disease of cancer. I love you guys for the support, and thank you.
Under Jim Montgomery, St. Louis has been a much steadier team of late, winning 5 of its last 7. But for much of the night against the San Jose Sharks, that spark is missing.
Look out here. Kovalenko and Wallman. Kovalenko to Wallman and a wide open net, and the former Blue buries it.
Breakdown for the Blues, just coughed up another goal, and it's 4-2 San Jose.
I know what's ahead of me. They're gonna knock the hell out of you, But that's what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna fight so that when my cells start to retain and my body accepts the bone marrow and the stem cell, that I come back with more of a vengeance than I did last time, and I'll be all right.
Forcing it through, they score! Kyrou with a gritty battle in front by Suter to knock it loose. And the St. Louis Blues within 1.
We're gonna get our win tonight here, boys.
Falk down the near wing, 23 seconds to go. Schenn to Falk. Falk over to Thomas. To Buchnevich, and he hits the post with the shot. That was it. That was the one. Schenn to Kyrou. Shooting wide of the goal. 8 seconds to go. Falk passes off Buchnevich. Swatted away. Sharks are going to get there. 1.7 seconds left. And too little, too late for the Blues tonight, who are flat for the first half of the game. And the San Jose Sharks beat the Blues by a score of 4-3. Jason, good to see you. Luck as you go through this, you got all of us in your corner fighting with you, too.
Well, I'm praying for you, brother.
I know.
You know that, man. You know I love you, man.
No, thanks, bud. I got a lot of people supporting me right now. I'm grateful, and I'm just gonna work and fight and beat the hell out of this thing.
The road to the Discover NHL Winter Classic, presented by Enterprise, official partner of the NHL, always ready with the assist.
We need you moving forward. Yeah. And I think that a lot starts with that first guy too, though. Because if that first guy's passive, then that's going to be his read. He's going to be on his heel, right? It's good.
With a new coach in Chicago, Pat Maroon is used to different voices at the top. He's played on 8 teams in his 14-year NHL career.
T are here, then they should just shift over. You know what I mean?
Me and Patty were just talking about.
Yeah.
Same with Ryan Donato. Both are getting used to Anders Sorensen, the Blackhawks' new head coach who's been with the team for less than a week. Donato himself is an 8-year veteran who's now with his 5th NHL team, one that he hopes will be his forever home.
This is my wife, Bradley. We started dating in high school and been together for a while. It's our firstborn child here, Charlie. She's 2 months old. She unfortunately has my genes. Her head is in the 98th percentile, which is my fault, I'm sorry. And then this is one of my best friends, Austin. We've known each other since we've been 5 or 6 years old, played hockey.
Yeah, we'd win like 8-6. Ryan's stat line would be like probably 7 goals, 2 passes.
2 passes. You don't need to pass it when you're scoring.
Donato has been tantalizingly close to a Winter Classic before. He's had a connection to 3 previous games, and he doesn't want to miss out again, especially with this one just up the road.
I'm super excited for the Winter Classic this year, being at Wrigley Field. My first potential Winter Classic, I was basically my rookie year. I was with Boston, and they played outside at Notre Dame. I was playing pretty good at the time and thought there was a good chance that I was going to play. And, you know, just can you hear me with the train in the background? Sorry. We live right next to the train here, so we get that all day and all night.
That train actually goes straight to Wrigley, like 2 minutes.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. But the first year in Boston, I got scratched, and a year or 2 later, I was in Minnesota, and they announced that they were having the Winter Classic, and it was the following year. And I ended up getting traded before that. Seattle was awesome, loved it there, and they announced that they were going to do the Winter Classic, and got to wear the Winter Classic jerseys and do all that stuff. And then we ended up signing here in Chicago and missed that one too. So there's been a couple times where I've been close, and hopefully this year is the year, and something that I'm extremely excited about.
But before the Winter Classic comes a trip to New York to play the metropolitan area's 3 local teams. And for Donato, as it's been throughout his career, each one will start the same exact way.
I'm a pretty religious guy, so I always make sure I say my prayers before I go out on the ice, and that's definitely something that I always do, no matter what. I have the same routine that I go through every game that I've been doing since almost high school. But, you know, it makes me feel ready.
Hey, good changes, right? Leave the next line in a good spot, and it's all about our habits. First 3 steps, good stick, play through hands all over the ice. Here we go, here we go.
Holy. All right, here we go, boys. Down the middle, we got Dickey. On the left side, we got Fliggy. Yeah. On the right side, we got Turbo. Yeah. On the back end, we got Murph. Yeah. With him, we got... Aye. Between the pipes, we got Somi. Yeah.
Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Tonight's game on Long Island is a special one for Pat Maroon. He gets to see his son Anthony, who's been staying with the family of former Islander Josh Bailey as he makes his way up the ranks of junior hockey.
We're so far apart, but I'll text him after every game. I'll call him after every game, and just talking to him, words can't describe how great of a dad he is to me. I don't get to see him as much, and it just kind of like makes me feel special watching him play. He's at 800+ games now, so I wanted to see him get that 1,000.
What do you want?
I'm going 3. I'm going high.
Where though? You going here high or the middle high?
One thing the Blackhawks have done well this year is score first. And once again tonight they do the same, with Connor Bedard seemingly finding his groove. But soon after, it's the Isles who take over.
Pajot right point to Holmstrom left circle. The shot from the line by Chalowski. They score. This beats Arvid Soderblom. We're tied at 1.
Back in here, back in here. Let's start skating here. Everybody start skating here, right? Let's start skating through some bodies here too, right? It's okay to get a bump on the guy. I don't have to kill him, but I gotta bump him.
Holmstrom in the right wing corner. He'll carry the puck out toward the point, then loop through the high slot and fire. He scores. It's now 2-1 New York.
-1.
Catch ourselves here. Show that we've grown. Show that it matters. Come on, nothing to this one. Get a couple in a row here, 4 in a row. Let's go. Don't let them slip away for nothing.
Come on, guys. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. That's not the standard we want here, right? If you have pace at the line and you're arriving at the line with some speed, attack it. If not, make sure it gets behind him. Better standard starts with everybody. It's not one guy, it's collectively, right? Starts with everybody. Let's be better. Let's go.
Come on, boys, we're okay. Trying to get one here.
For Chicago, the third period starts rather poorly as New York scores 3 quick goals. But despite the 5-1 deficit, the Blackhawks will show some of that fight their new coach asked for.
Have some pride in our game here now. Let's go.
Behind the net to the left wing corner, Bedard to the line, Brody, he'll fire, he scores! That's it, Brooks. Let's just work for the next one. Find the way. 8 minutes, you never know. They just did it to us. In behind the Islander net. Mayfield plays it up the near side, picked off by Hall, put it in front, Bertuzzi shoots and scores! It's now 5-3 in favor of the Isle. Another one right here. Vlasic a long shot, he scores! Tyler Bertuzzi again. And with 8 seconds left in regulation, it's now 5-4. Face off to the right of Comesso, and there's the horn. Final score, the Islanders 5 and the Hawks 4. A valiant comeback by the Hawks. Fell 1 goal short and probably a couple of minutes short as well.
At different times in life, hope ebbs and flows and comes in many forms. With the holidays now approaching for both the Blues and the Blackhawks, hope is all that anyone can wish for. On the road to the Discover NHL Winter Classic, presented by Enterprise, official partner of the NHL, always ready with the assist. Tune in to the Discover NHL Winter Classic on December 31st.